Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita, where yesterday we managed to map a whole thing, right? We discovered that there is, at the very least, not always, but I would imagine probably consistently, not ever, an important orb or anything in that fungal cavern area. So I assume it's just like a loot thing? What is that? It's a barrel full of water. Okay, weird. Yeah, it's probably just a loot thing, right? Oh, let me in. We did find, I think, quite a lot of wands and bottles pretty close together in there, so I guess it's just like if you are in a position such that it is sensible for you to go in there, you get rewarded. It's a little bit later in the game than I would like to have to go to find a place where there's a bunch of wands, but it certainly doesn't seem useless. Alright, what are you? Show me something cool. Okay, torch. Torch is cool. Torch is a way of making it into the alchemist town. Great big town full of alchemists. And that is probably not a thing I actually want. Let's just go ahead and empty that. Hold on. Let's go ahead and empty this guy of his, blood. Yeah, right in the face. Alright. Be real careful with this stuff, because I do not want to unstably teleport. It's fine. We'll just never go down onto this platform again. I mean, we're not going to be able to get a lot of water into it, but we can get some. Actually, this thing's a barrel full of water, right? If I just smash that up. This will be something. It's really not, it's not a lot of water in there. I'm surprised, given how much blood is usually jammed into creatures. Like, that barrel of water looks like it should have about the same volume. I mean, creatures are highly pressurized, I guess. Whatever. We have a little bit of water it'll have to do for the moment. We'll find more. For example. So, for some reason... Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. And of course he's going to adulterate our water source. Interesting. Does toxic sludge heat water? I don't think I had realized that before. Haven't we seen toxic sludge just sitting on top of water in the past? Hold on, we're gonna... It is producing a little bit of steam, but in this case, I guess there wasn't that much sludge for it to interact with there. Huh. Yeah, real weird. Really, really strange stuff there. I wonder... I was thinking this the other day. I was wondering if the creatures actually can run out of blood. Like, if you were to leave one in the emitting state, would it actually die over time? My assumption is no. But maybe. But if it is in fact the case that would not kill a creature over time, then I also have to wonder if you could just let one of those barrels spray forever. Did I do this? Was I? Nope, it's probably these guys. Alright, pretty bummed out about the amount of damage I've taken from melee attacks so far. But let's kill this dude and then try something here. And I guess this guy too, for safety. I'm trying to kick it gently. There we go. So will it actually run out of water and, like, depressurize? It looks like it might be doing exactly that. Interesting. Okay, well then. Got ourselves a little bit more water, and perhaps that does indicate that it would be the case that the creatures left to bleed will eventually run out of blood. I mean, obviously, we want all this money, and I'm probably going to be able to do this without getting hit. Probably. Just got to be very aggressive with the shooting. Yeah, I didn't think this all the way through. So now that money is going to be kind of awkward to get, right? I was hoping we'd have enough time to react there. Whatever, that's fine. I don't need health. I mean, if we're going to the alchemist place, we know that there's a health refill on the way over, right? I just have to not die before I get there. That's a pretty important part of the overall plan. And mayhap, one that I should give more thought to. Now, obviously, it would still be nice to get a better wand. I don't know that we necessarily need a better wand, because the enemies seem pretty defeatable with skill, which I do not necessarily think I would say about every enemy in this game. Some enemies you definitely need numerical advantage as well. But I think most of the things we saw in the alchemist area you can kill with just about anything if you have enough skill and patience. That's, you know, not my strong suits, necessarily. Okay, well, stuff's going splendidly over here, I see. So yeah, like, in theory, if we just let this guy ooze out, will he eventually depressurize? Fatally depressurize? It does look like he is spraying less. Nope, eventually he just stops bleeding. Well, that's a bummer. So my point is, I don't really want to, even though I think it is probably doable without a real combat wand, I don't want to do it without a real combat wand. And then on top of that, of course, there is the fact that I think this is the worst possible wand. Well, this is the worst wand that you can be handed to start with. You could definitely end up with a worse wand. I have no doubt of that. Right, what manner of liquid waits for us over here? Okay, that's fucking enough. Enough out of you. So with levitation, again, we run into this problem where it is probably most correct for me to go up top where we know that there's a, we know that there's an orb or two for us to collect. But that's like a kind of a tedious thing to do, right? But if we're gonna have the maximum chance of clearing the alchemy town, probably a pretty good idea. Well, I don't know if he thought that through all the way. Ugh, that's inconvenient. And we really, really can't afford to waste bombs. We might actually need all three of our bombs to empty the tunnel of water enough to go get the other stuff. So I guess let's just try to find the way around. Really? There we go. Alright, well there's our way through. So the orb that is to the east, that usually gives max HP, is probably not worth pursuing. Wow, really, really smart flying on my part. Be lucky to survive to get that orb. hate this. I hate this thing where he is running away from us. Okay. This could be going smoother. There are elements of this that could be going smoother. So yeah, we don't want to go get the orb to the right, but there's the orb that's up on top of the pyramid, and there's that other orb. Boy, what do you think? Is spending a bomb worth that? It totally could be. It's so hard to know. I'm gonna do it. What? Oh, it zipped! God damn it. Well, that sucks. Also, what is... Kami? What is that? That's what came out of our chest. I guess we'll wait for this fire to burn out, because I feel like we have to be really careful with our resources now. But yeah, we should be able to get a couple more... Oh, man. The one that's up above the mountain on that platform requires explosives, though. What is a Kami? Do we know this? Cannot pick Kami. Okay, we'll get him. What are you? Damn it. I'm really nervous with this guy being around that he's gonna somehow be a problem for me. And by somehow, of course, you know how I mean. Am I allowed to kill him? Does he take damage? No, he does not take damage from my shots. Okay, let's take him over here and get him killed in combat. Ugh, we're really far away from everything. We already fought all the stuff in this area. Okay, so we have a question here. Do we want to spend a second bomb? Oh, I don't have to spend it. This burned out. Okay. Yo. Alright, that's interesting. Lots of rocks. Have we ever actually cast rock? I don't know that we have. Just don't really have a lot of call for rocks, you know? Alright, I guess I should... What does this do? Can be thrown to summon a cozy hut. Okay. Well, I'm into that. I mean, do we want to just go up top now? Because if we do, we could do that on the surface, where if it does something, like, wild, or if there are guys in the hut or something, we're not too likely to, we'll have places to run. I feel a little claustrophobic in here. I guess let's do that. Let's go up top. I think we're ready-ish to try to get the orbs up here. I don't know. We might just get the one on top of the pyramid. Okay, so right there. This is a little divot in the ground. This should be good enough, right? Okay, let me actually cast rock. Oh, never mind. This thing has 63 max mana. Because of course it does. Nothing can ever be easy around here. I guess we just lost our pet. He was distracted. Wandered off. Okay. I do think this altar is pretty weird. What do you think we do with this? What do you think we do on these glowing stones? Maybe we can figure out how to read the runes, and they'll actually, like, say, maybe it will tell us what to do. Alright. Does the wand have any effect on snow at all? I don't think so. So we could drop a bomb and hope that the bomb creates a situation down here that I can place another bomb into. We needed to, dig out the wall correctly. This works poorly, but it does work. to get through the snow, but it's going to stop working once we're at the frozen rock, right? But I guess that, like, this is what we want to do to create the right place for the bomb to be in. Well, actually, it looks like it might be... It is burning through the rock. Okay, well... I guess this is a plan. It's gonna maybe take a minute. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? This is absolutely the actual real plan. Okay, hold on. You know what we're gonna do with this? We're gonna test our kami on it. Cozy hut. Did it work? Oh, it did work. It's full of... Oh. It's full of explosives, so that's bad. I don't know how to get in. I mean, do you think it actually does anything? Maybe I could have run inside of it while it was forming. It was just made of light for a while. Can we... This thing does not dig through dirt nearly as well as it digs through stone. Which seems weird. Okay, well... Whatever, we'll take it. It's fine. I wish I had a better set of wands. You know, I just wish I had a better anything going on right now. Again, I am very loath to spend bombs unless we absolutely have to, and Blink Bolt's doing a remarkable job of digging here, so... You know what? I'm not going to make y'all watch this whole thing. I'm going to dig this out, and then I'm going to go over to the pyramid and get that heart, and then I'll bring y'all back in once I've actually done that. Okay, I'm not 100%... That's a weird noise. I said I was going to bring you back in once we had both of the orbs. I'm not 100% sure what happened here. I picked up the tablet because we had an empty slot, and then I came up here and I threw the tablet at the hut because I was curious if I could break the roof. And when the tablet settled on top of the hut, I got a message that said, "Your curiosity has been rewarded," and the tablet transmuted into a whole bunch of gold. We have $403 right now. Okay, the tablet became $110. That's weird. It also does seem to have made a dent in the roof, so it kind of worked a little bit. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of that. I guess if you rub a tablet on a cozy hut, it becomes dollars, which is just a strange interaction. Okay, anyway, back in a minute. Okay, again, we're not exactly where I said we were going to be. I jumped in the lake here to fill up our water flask, and there's a thing down at the bottom of the lake. I don't remember if we've ever actually gone into the water before. I usually just fly over. But I think we should have a look at it at least. I mean, it looks a lot like that thing that's just sort of like on the ground way over to the east. Pretty sure these fish are non-hostile. I did kill one. Just out of panic. But yeah, this looks very similar to that broken down machine over to the east. I don't really know what to make of that. And yet, just like the one to the east, if you shoot it, damage numbers come out. Okay, weird. Well, now we know about that. I suppose if we ever figure out what those machines are, then we'll know. But there's still a lot of mysteries left to us. Alright, for real, this time, back in a minute. Okay, I made it across the desert, over to the pyramid, grabbed the other orb, grabbed the tablet that came with it, and have brought it back here so that we can do this again on camera and see if the same thing happens with this tablet. Okay, apparently that is a trait of this hut for some reason. What a weird thing. I wonder if this is like a reference to a folktale or something. It's like, why would that have that effect, right? It almost must be a reference to something. So, okay. We've got a maximum HP of like 175 now. And that's not bad. That's like, those are fighting numbers. Obviously, we have to actually survive to touch the health restorer outside of the dark area. But we have 2 bombs available to us, which is probably going to be enough to drain the water out of the tunnels in front of the dark area. Or the tunnels at the beginning of the dark... What am I getting stuck on? And we have a light source to get us through the darkness. So, at this point, we just, need to survive. And obviously, it would be great if we could find a better weapon. We could find a wand that has some more interesting spells in it. But I don't think it's entirely infeasible that we could survive down there with this if we had to. I don't want to. It's not where I want to be. And obviously, I would really, really prefer not to spend a bomb before we get where we're going, which might turn out to be difficult depending on how the caves have built themselves. It's looking a little ugly. Also, we do now have a completely full flask of water, which of course is nice, is very useful. Okay, here we go. A new wand. This is what we're looking for. Don't you dare shoot me with that shotgun. I won't stand for it. Oh, hey, I think I got him. I sure did. Well, shit, how am I actually going to get to that wand? This is not a thing I can fit through. I guess I could bolt the stone away. That doesn't actually seem to be working. Okay, over the top. Over the top. You know, as we so often are. Okay. That's a very rapid rate of fire. It's got shuffle, but, like, who cares? It's not awesome, but I do think it's better. Generates a very small amount of recoil, but also I'm incredibly slippery. Yeah, it's more damage per projectile at a significantly higher projectile rate. I feel okay about this. This is fine. This is a fine increase. In fact, since there's no chance we're going to use this thing anymore, let's swap some of these around. I was kind of hoping I could roll that onto him and get an accident kill there. So I would say this is better, but it's still not good. This will be fine. This will work, probably. Really? I feel like those things, the lanterns, never do what I want them to do. There we go. I was curious if this leads anywhere. Oh, is that not? Really? I guess there's like 2 pixels of dirt between the 2 oil pools. That's a shame. There we go. That's what we needed. It may be that there's just a lot of oil in this area. That might be all that's happening here. Might not be a treasure to be waiting for at all. Yep, nothing of value, and oil down there as well. Where did all of this stuff even, like, whose oil is this? Who brought this all down here? Is it naturally occurring? What would that mean? How would that work? Okay, let's just go ahead and abandon that passage. I don't really want to blow that up if I don't have to. Okay, just keep running. They always jump twice. Can I run that over him? Nope. Well, okay. Gold's fine. It's not what I was looking for. Okay, that's the thing I want. How do I make that happen? Wait, does this go to the surface? It totally does. Weird. You know, procedural generation. Alright, am I going to have to spend a bomb to get this? Actually, it looks to me like a bomb probably wouldn't even do it. Maybe. Okay, a bomb here would probably start a fire that would get the job done. So if we can drain the water out of the dark tunnel with a single bomb, if there's a spot at the base of the wall that we can hit with a single bomb, we'll grab that, and that'll be quite a decent amount of HP. Let's just get rid of that problem right now. I hate this. Yeah, it's going to be actually pretty hard to get past that guy without getting leapt upon. Just making sure to remain coated. You know me. So, like, this is where we would want to drop at least one bomb. Okay, so that should drain out, like, a lot of water, right? Hopefully enough water? So yeah, it should flow over all that. Can we actually access the entrance to the mine without needing to blow that open? Because, like, obviously, I want very badly to spend this bomb getting that heart. But actually, it looks like we probably need some help with this. Also, I'm not sure that a bomb is going to solve our problem here. Oh, right. I do have a source of fire. I keep forgetting that I have a source of persistent fire. Well, this is not working at all. Okay. I can't use this fire to get access to the heart, can I? Right? It's disconnected via stone in every direction. Well, come on, burn. Unfortunately, this wood is very healthy. Doesn't really want to burn. I think we are actually destroying some of the pixels. Because, like, I was not moving at all there, but the fire was becoming slowly more visible. But, like, obviously that's not ideal. I wonder if maybe the hole that we blew in the base of the wall would be a good way to get in. Probably not, right? It's going to be... Oh, actually, the water's draining out of there a lot more than I thought it would. I didn't even think about the fact that this would burn clean through. So, I mean, eventually this will run out enough. This will totally work. I am loath to commit my face before that moment occurs, though, for hopefully obvious reasons. I do think it's going to completely drain, though. I think we could afford to use... the bomb to get the heart. So, like... Can I... Yeah, here's a downside about this arrow thing. This wand does not dig holes at all. Nope, okay, wow. In fact, that was the worst possible outcome there. Okay, well, we're just not getting that heart. Whatever, it's not the end of the world. This right here might be a thing where, where there's a considerable amount of waiting. It is, unfortunately, because we cannot reach the top of the chamber, it's not possible for us to check where the top of the water level is without committing ourselves 100% fully to that cavern, which will kill us if the water level is not low enough yet. And I actually don't have enough health to survive for very long in low oxygen conditions. So I think we are just going to have to sit here for quite some time, which I guess means, again, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, this is starting to look pretty good. You can see the water has drained out of this little pool over here, so I think we're just going to go ahead and commit. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. So now we should be able to easily reach the health up, provided that it is always here. Huh, that was just a maximum health increase. That didn't heal us. Am I misremembering that we got healed before by the thing at the top of the branch? I thought... well that's concerning. Because we're not really, like, we're not in great combat shape. Why did I do that? I know that I can't switch to our other wand. Yeah, we're not, like, in awesome combat shape. I don't know if I can do this with 40 health. Huh, I really thought I was remembering that we had been given current health. Yeah, that's more concerning, especially since we know this area is very long. Because we got, like, way deep in last time, right? What is that? That's just a bubble of oil. Huh. Oil in tempered glass. Why is that? I guess we could just jump in the teleportation and hope. My concern with that, of course, is that the most likely outcome is that we get teleported to somewhere where we're surrounded by enemies and we die horribly. Could you please die? It's going to start becoming difficult to land hits because of all the slime. I mean, we could just turn around and leave, I suppose. There's a teleporter right outside. Okay, that guy can see me a hell of a lot better than I can see him. It's a problem. Yeah, real problems, actually. A bunch of unstable polymorphine that I don't really feel equipped to deal with. I mean, this isn't gonna work. Ow. And now my spells don't work. We might be doomed here. I might need to just leave. We could take this very large health pool to explore other secrets. Yeah, alright. I guess that's the better thing to do. I wonder if I misremembered what we got out of the tunnel here before, or if it's just that sometimes it's different. What's this way? Hard to tell. Alright, I'm just gonna go for this. I think we can make it to this. Yeah, I mean, that's 210 HP. That's a pretty okay start. And then we just gotta figure out something else to do with all of our resources to make this worth it. Well, spells per cast, 4. I mean, let's grab this, and I guess we're going back to the alchemy lab. I think that's a reasonable thing to do now with this many black holes. You know, I'm going to pull all of the stuff from both of these wands, because these are both horrible wands. So let's buy you to replace this garbage, and then 2 spells per cast. Wow, 2.5 second recharge time. Really brutal. I mean, this wand has the light modifier in it, so at the very least I want that. I don't think we're gonna need Homebringer teleport bolts. I'll grab a couple of them, I guess. So this thing has a 0.7 second recharge time. 0.67. Wow, this one's also real bad. And 4 spells per cast. Just trying to get some numbers here so we can compare these to the bodies of the other wands. So if we grab a perk, we're okay as long as we go left after touching it, right? So, I mean, this wand has double spell in it. It's pretty bad in every other way, though. Oof, yeah, we got a lot of really, really bad wands here. I think it's hard to imagine that I will actually want to make use of this thing. So let's do that. Now we have some cool modifiers and stuff. Burning Trail is a potential. Teleport Bolt's just absolute garbage. Okay, how do we want to build our wands? For one thing, a wand that has a super long recharge time is not necessarily terrible if we put a torch in it. Let's make this our black hole wand, and we just won't put the other black holes in anywhere, I guess. And then, like, we can have a combat wand with double spell. Like, we could do this, right? I could cut the other arrows here. This actually fires faster if it's recharging every time you fire it. So that'll straight double our damage output. That's nice. And then, like, this is not a bad wand overall. I don't know what to do with it, though. Okay, we'll put light on this as well. Now, unfortunately, that's not going to work the way we want it to because of the shuffle. Sometimes it's not going to pick the slots right? But it's the only wand that has the firing speed that we really want. And then, yeah, despite the extreme capacity of this wand, I just don't think it's actually very good for combat purposes. So I think this may be our throwaway. And we'll just put the bomb in here for right now. I don't want multiple black holes coming out, which is a little tricky, right? Like, I think I'm just going to leave this empty. Yeah, alright. So does this work the way I want it to? Yeah, you can see the shuffle is creating some real weird outcomes here. Stupid shuffle. Alright, so we grab a perk and then we go left from the perk room. And that should work. Projectiles that fall into a small sector behind you disappear. Extra perks in each mountain. Saving grace. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to go the wrong way. And it's possible that this is... Okay, I was going to say it's possible that it by itself will piss off the gods. This is definitely going to piss off the gods. They are not a big fan of this thing. So, this wand. Shit. Stay back. Don't get crushed by that. Yeah, I know. Listen, no god has ever been happy about a thing I did. Oh, shit. Why can't I fly? Okay. Yeah, didn't really think that one through. So still just holding the torch wand out in front of me. Well, it wasn't a huge amount of health lost, but it's definitely bad. Okay, so the gods are angry or whatever. You know, listen, what else is new? Okay, so we're just gonna push westward. We have bombs again, but like, could I just fly down there and swap my... hold on, let's try it. Because that oil should have burned out by now, right? It should burn out pretty quickly anyway. The angry guardian of the gods might be down there waiting for us. Might be ready to completely destroy me. Managed to avoid the teleportation eye this time. Am I allowed to edit here? No. Am I allowed to edit here? Yes. Okay. We're gonna go get that heart now. This has been a weird run so far. It's been a weird episode. I always forget about the black, you know, whatever. It's fine. I really got coated with teleportation there. Oh, right, you can't actually even... Well, the layer of teleportation will burn off the water real fast, at least. Or, sorry, not teleportation. The other one. The one that makes you... levitation. There we go. Oh, what did I come up here for? Here we go. Alright, so, slightly better combat potential. Slightly. A wand that we're hoping to replace. And... Slightly better damage output, I mean. A wand that we're hoping to replace. And... way more HP. What is this? Oil on top of pheromones? Okay, fine with that. So, one of those guys is over here. Surrender your bone dust immediately. Oh, if we shoot him enough times, we'll raise him up into a position where I can hit him more reliably. Most of the enemies here are not, like, super reactive to my tactics. They're content to just kind of let stuff occur. Okay, that guy is made of rock, not like silver or anything. So it seems like a lot of alchemists have had a real bad time around here. And then also some witches. Wow, that was a flawless headshot on the statue. Very cinematic. That guy is letting me know he would prefer if I went a different direction. Okay, we should be able to deal with this, right? It may be cowardly, but it's also effective. Also, given that this guy appears to be a computer monitor on top of a robe, I'm surprised by the amount of blood that comes out of him. Although I'm realizing that a lot of the red on the landscape is the fletching on our arrows rather than his blood. Do I need to go down there? Probably not, right? So the last time we were in here, the last version of this thing that we were in. It's an easy enough attack to dodge, but boy, it's terrifying. Like, what if we took one of those? The last time we were here, we saw that it extends for a very, very long way to the left. And I don't remember... No, we definitely saw the bottom of it several times. We saw the rocks at the bottom. So we're probably not trying to go anywhere other than left. It's just that it takes a while. It especially takes a while if this is your damage output. Okay. We were already quite rich, so it's not, like, super necessary for me to gather all this gold. You can probably ignore a lot of it. Said I do not, stupid oil everywhere. I do not necessarily know that I want to avoid combat. Like, I think that I don't want these guys chasing us around forever. Just gotta be a little careful. I am super leery of trying to use my tiny little perk to intercept these huge projectiles. I think that's probably a real dangerous idea. So we're just going to keep doing this extremely cowardly thing. Really? Must we? He didn't seem to be aware of us. I'm just going to move. Wow, that is quite a drop. Well, we have levitation if we decide we need to reverse it. Okay, you're just a spooky ghost of a type that I have been recently. That seems bad. Oh! Okay. So maybe we gotta kill that to prevent him from resurrecting? Doesn't seem like it... It doesn't seem like we can interact with it. So I'm just gonna disappear then. We'll just go over here. Nope, not good. Alright, I don't know why he doesn't feel that he can cast his spell, but I'll take it. This right here, a great example of why you should not just let them live. Because they'll follow you. They will find a moment when it would be inconvenient for them to be alive. I might just black hole this, actually. I mean, we could... Alright, I'm going to try to do this without setting myself on fire. Just kiss the edge of it. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Although, there is still a single little pixel of fire there that needs to be dealt with, obviously. No, you stay back. I don't know what your aura does, but I do know that go away is what I am saying to you at this juncture. Please stop blocking. Your stuff is so terrifying. I don't want to deal with you. I hate the way his projectile bounces in a way that's hard for me to predict. That's going to get me killed. Okay, he doesn't seem to be able to hit me right now, so let's just take advantage of that. The value of having a projectile that has drop. I know, every time I shoot him, he gets closer to being able to reach me. Okay. Okay. I mean, listen, we're making distance here. We still got a lot of wiggle room underneath our HP. And if the going ever gets really complicated, we still have a couple of charges of black hole and stuff. Like we can make our way around some problems. Oh, please don't touch it. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So yeah, this is what's going on here. Okay, don't shoot when the bubble's up. You know what the bubble does. You've had the bubble. Am I even... Okay, his health is going down a little bit. Ow, those are serious. Oh, interesting. What is in... Oh, nothing. That probably isn't actually a passage, right? It's a thing that we accidentally created by... Wow. Did we just die from 100 and... We had like 130 something health left, right? I missed the replay button. There used to be a replay button. There probably is a key I could press, but I don't know what it is. Okay, well, what we discovered is that there's a boss in there, and that it may be, despite the fact that it's really easy to work your way through most of the monsters in the area without a real weapon, you probably want a real weapon for that boss. He was not taking damage very quickly. His health bar was very, very slowly decreasing. Alright, well, I guess that's got to be it for us for today, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I am a little short on time. But we did some good work here. I'm pleased with this. And, I'm assuming that if we kill the boss, we probably get an orb. This is an orb room, right? This is the kind of place where we see those things. So, I'll be very curious to see if he drops a tablet, what that tablet might say. Come back next time, tomorrow, for, hopefully, the death of this spooky ghost man. And we'll see you then.